Last time on Firewatch.
Delilah, there's smoke coming from the site.
Oh my god!
There and the bridge collapsed.
What the hell happened to you? It's definitely not the best idea.
And now, the flapjack fire seems to be getting bigger. We're definitely getting more ash in the air, that's for sure. It may even be getting closer to our tower. Let's go to yon cave of despair. Nothing else really to do. Alright. I still really... And the sign's gone that we broke here. I mean, maybe we could have cleaned it up on all the days that have passed, but... I still really wonder if Delilah is in on this experiment. She very well could be. Just playing her part as a patsy also, but she's really manipulating us. I hope not. I kind of like her character, but...
Hey, you...
Yeah?
You didn't actually make that call, right?
Nope.
To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
Well, I'd been thinking the same thing, to be fair.
I don't even know how to call anyone other than you. And please, rest assured, I would have found someone with a better sense of humor a long time ago.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright. Looks like the cave's full of smoke, too. Alright. Let's do this. Guess we should turn our light on. Is this part of their facility down here?
What the hell?
Somebody has locked us in. Why can't you unlock it from this side?
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working? Delilah, send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception.
Yeah. Yeah. What is going on here, people? What is this?
Jesus,
We
this
can
is a
jump
big
down
cave.
there, but...
Yes.
Is this going to get us killed? Should we be going this way or down the steep drop that we saw? Will they both lead to the same place, I wonder? At least those rocks didn't fall on us and bury us. Maybe we shouldn't speak out loud in case there's someone down here with us. Is it possible that we could climb that? It looks like we could, but it's not giving us that option. What's that down there? That is definitely something. Uh-huh. This is so strange. What could they be doing in this cave? Are we going to find the missing people down here? People who were supposed to be researchers turned serial killers in some sort of weird scientific cult? we're getting out of here. Let's turn our light off so we don't alert anyone. And this is definitely a way out. I know where we are now. I kind of want to go back in and go the other way. All honesty here. Oh, never mind. I can't go that way. Alright, well that was a waste of time. Is there a way then to get that colorful red and white something that's we saw below us? Can I jump down here? Or I mean, this cave is really, really deep. Looked like down through there. Let's try again. I mean, there's light shining on it.
Is anybody down
Okay, there we go. I had to zoom in on it. It's a red and white sneaker. Okay, I'm glad I came back then and saw that. And managed to get some interaction with that. Maybe they're disposing of people in here. Why would they lock me in? I don't understand. Or maybe this is some just really intense ARG. Kind of like the movie The Game with Michael Douglas. Or The Man Who Knew Too Little with, well, he thought it was an ARG. Bill Murray did, but it wasn't. It was real, if I'm remembering the movie correctly. Yeah, I was trapped in the cave.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So this is actually a different
So
place.
you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the
Well,
harbor.
there's a missing texture.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Makes
That doesn't
sense.
sound dangerous.
Where are we? I thought I knew where we were, but... Okay. So we're just at another place where the lines intersect. It is showing me the way to go, though, so... I mean, that's good. Saw some reviews that were recommending to play this game with the map turned off. I don't know if I would have enjoyed that.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
with
found
the
a plan
camera?
Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Boards, rope, rocks, tools. Can we zoom in on this? Yeah, I guess we'll keep it. It's all relevant to the story. Did he get killed actually and not... Okay, let's read then. Brian Goodwin, Hamilton Science Fair. Okay. Talking meteors. How ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away. Oh, kind of reflect the signal? What if I told you you could use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a liar, but you would be wrong. Meteors, the alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space, can be used to bounce ham radio waves off of and let you use your radio much better than normal. Right now, you are thinking, okay, Brian, this sounds like a movie, like Flight of the Navigator. It's not real. But you are wrong. It is real. It is science. It is possible because of meteor scatter communications. My science fair project proves that meteor scatter communications is real, but what is it? MSC is a radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmospheres. atmosphere. Meteors, upon their atmospheric entry, create a dense path of ionized particles that the ham radio operator can use to establish brief communication paths between operators up to 1,500 miles away. It's pretty cool. I'm going to test this by having a small chat with a friend my dad made in the Army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles away from my house. We are going to try to talk at a regular time, but my hypothesis is that that won't work, and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish a communication. And then it ends. Let's keep that. So now it makes me wonder how long ago it was that Brian was here, and if it's him that's involved in this and not his dad or someone else. A folder that once held school papers and reports, presumably defaced by Brian Goodwin. Okay? Can we...
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
Oh, I should have talked to her about the science project. Dinosaur? Okay. Old pillow, seat cushion, I guess. A banner.
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
Right?
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and...
Well, they left in the end
I
anyway.
guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was going to bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Right. Huh. There's a comic book.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
It is, but sometimes you need to have an outlet for the dark feelings. Fortress wall.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of
Maybe.
Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bird nest. Some burned boards. These were probably from the Hawks place that burned that I thought was Bear Point for so long. Bear Tooth Point, I think. All right.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear. His anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah.
think he was going to hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I guess so.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yup.
Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Here's wizards and wyverns.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found a data sheet for one
Character
Gladius
sheet.
Silva, half-elf, armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
GS. Gladius Silva. Let's keep this. I'm really disappointed that you are not a nerd, Hank. Oh. Well, it looked like we can... There we go.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Yeah, so it could have been him or Ned, just depending on how long ago it was. He may not be a child anymore.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
One way or
That
another.
didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
Yeah, had his own problems. I'm with my dad, dear Mr. Zackler. I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming. It's pretty neat. Dad fished at a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. Okay, so we're in Wyoming and not Colorado. I guess, unless this was written somewhere else. I'm sorry, I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts, because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin. Keep all this stuff. Let's take the note to the ranger. Hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return it to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, Plate, Nebraska, 69101. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You are probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip. So I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger Brian. P.S. The reward will be good. I'm sure it will be, sir. I'm sure it will be. Alright. So we don't have to go back to the tower after all, though I do want to look and see exactly where this is leading to. Ah, okay. So that's what the crack in the rock was for. Let's go take care of that, shall we? Don't really have anything with us to nail it in, unless the axe will do for that. Of course, we may not be able to get back up to the entrance there. We may have to go roundabout. Turn our flashlight off. That actually looks like the case. Yeah, explore deeper into the cave. I do believe we're going to have to go back around and come from the other side again. It's not letting me get back up to that entrance. Alright. Fair enough. Well, how did he get up here to leave these things if it required a pitten and rope to get back down? Alright, let's get down this rock face. So many shell slides in this place. Wonder when we're going to run out of ropes. Hopefully it's not
What do you think is in there?
in the most inopportune time.
There's gotta be something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
I mean, I have to. But
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to
What's
know
going on?
what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too.
we're getting a signal.
Not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
Uh-huh. That way. Where are we? up there now. So, I mean, we could have gone that way? Looks like we're heading the wrong direction. Alright then. Well, it's not beeping now. So there's something up through here. Guess I better track it down, whatever it is. Where? What? Or is it underground in this area? Is that the deal? This way? Got a feeling it's just going to turn out to be in the cave. Maybe not though. It's getting stronger. It's the deer.
I've got a dead elk out here. It's torn up something good.
You think it got wise to a government program?
Shut up. This elk is wearing a tracking collar. The wave receiver picked it up.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's numbered.
Makes sense.
Maybe they were tracking elk at that site.
Maybe.
Maybe they were doing exactly what they said they were. Delilah.
Yeah.
There was lots of equipment there. I mean, they could have been up to a lot, you know?
Yeah, sure.
They could be.
They could have been originally, but, you know. Maybe someone went nuts. Oh, is that it? 3871, is that important to remember? 3871. Okay. Well, let's head back. What is up through here? Well, nothing. Okay, fair enough. Get back on the proper trail here. All right. Long way back.
Also, those
Yeah?
girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did.
Good.
They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
And we're too scared to call and tell anyone.
I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
That's true, too.
You're probably right.
All right, check our map here. All right, so we need to turn south. And then get back to Thunder Canyon. Get our new... Alright, so that way. Alrighty. Got to round this corner first. Come around this direction. I feel like I haven't been this way before. Though I guess I have, just not in this direction towards it. We're right back at the cave. Well, that was quicker than I anticipated. I wonder if these boxes are getting locked back. Well, that one's not. Just the one she put some stuff in. Still, it's her whole involvement in this is really sketchy. This place is darker than it was before. Our option to play with the echo is gone. I wonder if that's because of the mood now. Okay, good. I thought we left our key in there. Is there a way to jam this thing open? Getting a little paranoid. Though, I guess, honestly, if there's something really going on, it's not paranoia. It's just, something really going on. Let's do this. If somebody messes with that, we're maybe really up the creek without a paddle. Okay. No tracks. Can we turn our... I mean, there's still pretty good light even without the flashlight on. Not that I think this is actually the kind of game where the flashlight would give us away or anything. It's a long drop. So, are we going to get to the shoe? Who is down in here that lost the shoe? Is it Brian? Yeah, drop down. At least these things are climbable. And there goes the creepy music. So we should be getting close to something. Well, there's someone dead.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, and this doesn't reach. Looks like they fell from up there. It's definitely their shoe that's missing. It's probably on that ledge right there.
Brian Goodwin.
Is it?
God. Poor kid.
How do we know? Can I do anything with this stuff? Well, I mean, I guess the 20-sided die shirt is a giveaway. What is the significance of that? Did his death or him being lost cause his dad to snap then, and that's who's following people around? Maybe believing that he's somehow going to find his son through all of this? That it's some sort of alien thing, conspiracy or something? And who knows? Crazy things go through the mind of people. Not only through other mental problems and PTSD and whatnot, but losing a child can wreak great havoc on your stability. Alright, looks like that's a way out right there. Alright, let's do this. Don't attack me at the top of this, please. Whoever you are that's been doing all this to us. Alright. Where will this one bring us out, I wonder? Maybe this is the dotted line that was on our map, showing it leading around to right below the tower. And he'd come down through here and went through several times. Or maybe not. Right back here. Alright, let's get back up. I guess it wanted us to go to the tower? Because it wouldn't let us call her. Maybe not till we're actually out of the cave. Yep.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Yeah. Bad news.
Hey, you, might want to take a seat.
I've been sitting this entire time. I'm almost always sitting. What's wrong?
The only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Delilah. It's Brian Goodwin.
be fucking kidding me.
Unfortunately not.
What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it looked like an
I think
accident.
that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. But whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where
Maybe.
he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave.
Well, it could have been somewhere else too, though.
There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.